Okay, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, okay, cool. All right, so how far had I got? The list of topics.
Oh yeah.
Coronavirus, yeah, coronavirus postponing James Bond, Artemis Fowl, the official trailer. We'll get to that. Batmobile, new Batmobile. Yeah, and then I don't know. There's a couple of interesting stuff. I watched Superman Red Sun. That was interesting. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it was
Oh
yeah,
shit! I forgot to watch that.
Yeah,
I had
dude.
that on my list.
Oh,
yeah. No,
damn. How did I
a
forget that?
decent watch. Yeah, no, it's a decent watch. But I mean, I think I've not got a problem with the DC animated films. They've started having, a sort of Marvel kind of feel where they have a formula and they're happy if it's just good enough. They're not pushing the edge anymore.
Yeah, that's true. That's been true for a while. I sort of stopped watching them a little bit because I realized that they only get so good. They don't like. It's not something that really pushes to change the game like into the Spider Verse, and
Yeah.
you can't like compare them on that level. I feel like they just like um, they crank them out a bit quicker, but yeah, that's definitely something I noticed too.
Yeah. For me, I feel like the last decent one, the last good one that I felt like was really cool was Justice League War. Ever since then, everything has been like, yeah, this is our formula.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that was a while ago.
that's true. That's true. Because I mean, if you, I think the first DC animated one that I watched and it was completed by accident, but when they started making this universe was Batman Under the Red Hood. That one was like, holy shit, that is really good. And then
Yeah.
everything else that followed, like you said, Ali, until Justice League War, everything else was like really good. I mean, you can't forget how epic they made the Flashpoint paradox seem with animated film.
Yeah. Yeah. True. True. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, but now formulas, man. Everyone's got a formula. Make it good enough for everyone to watch. Uh,
Uh,
yeah. So let's just jump right in. Artemis Fowl trailer. Who wants to go first? Shall I go first?
Yeah, I think it's. I think you can go ahead, man.
Man, I got a lot to say.
repeat
Oh,
apart.
I gotta tear this one. Man, I hated the hell out of that trailer. First of all, first of all, why the if I don't know if anyone listening to this has read Artemis Files, but like when you read the first page, when you read Artemis Fowl and they're describing me, like, whoa, this kid, because at Artemis at his core is like this badass, super intellectual kid who's running the Artemis Fowl crime family. Like he's 13 years old, all his mob bosses fear him. He's got this huge, gigantic um, bodyguard called Butler, who's also an excellent cook. Um, but Artemis, at his core, is this cold, calculated 13-year-old kid who's way mature beyond his years. And then I watched the trailer expecting that, and then I get a little bitch that you can get in any average Disney movie. I get Home Alone, little bitch. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? And then Harley Short. You see, there's this elf that they showed who introduces herself. I'm Harley Short. I'm your friend
Yes.
now. I'm
Yes.
like, what? That's not even how it happened. In the book, the way Artemis and Harley Short met, Artemis spent years trying to find the elf world, and he did. And then he made glasses that can make him see elves. And then he went and he kidnapped Harley Short and he demanded a ransom that was like 30 million something in in elf in elf currencies, just so he could prove that he could do it. That's how they met. This bullshit that, oh, I'm your friend. Harley Short does not like Artemis until like book 3. And then Butler is a fat person. Why is Butler fat?
Oh no.
Butler Butler was Butler in the book is this huge guy, man. I know realistically I mean, if they wanted to get someone to play Butler, they should have got maybe the guy who plays the Mountain, realistically. But he's not as good an actor. I would have been happy with a Dave Bautista or like someone who's got build, not a guy who's got a gut in a suit.
Quentin
Man,
is
there's
really
so
hurt. Quentin
I'm
is really
hurt,
hurt
man.
about this.
I'm hurt. I've never been hurt by anything this much in my life. I mean, Second Son hurt me. I mean, first, yeah, what is it? Seventh Son. I mean, Seventh Son
Yes,
hurt me,
seven. Yeah.
but it didn't hurt me like this, man. It didn't hurt me like
Yeah, this was bad, man. Like, and the funny thing is, like, I read like one book in that whole series, but even I was like, I thought these Holly Short and Artemis were kind of like not friends. Like, I was just watching and going, but I thought this is not how. And I thought Artemis was more like, he's more like an sort of like a anti-hero sometimes, because
yeah,
he's like so like smart and like ahead of the game, and I'm like, this guy is not. I don't know. I don't know why he's so mellow. Like,
yeah.
why are they
Busy,
making him?
busy out here crying for his dad. Jesus.
Yeah, and I hate this thing also that like I've seen this has become a thing now. Like I saw it in at Astra where Brad Pitt is going to go get his dad, and then I see it with this kid as well. He's also going to get his dad. I'm like, why is American kids so
And
obsessed?
and
Like American movies are so obsessed with getting the dad.
and and, 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 the, and the crazy thing is, here's the craziest. Artemis is supposed to be Irish, and and the whole him getting his dad thing only happens like towards the end of the series where he finds out that his dad is actually alive, and he's like, oh, I gotta go get this motherfucker. But before then, he has no freaking idea that his dad is even alive. So it's
Yo.
man,
So these are jobs, eh?
dude.
Yo.
They just literally went, "Hey, we should have Colin Farrell here." So let's jump ahead, jump ahead.
Okay,
Oh man,
from my side, like I've never read the books, net. Someone told me about it, but from a like a neutral point of view, it looks bad, man. Like without even reading the books, man, I was like, nah, this does not feel right. Like everything, dude, just doesn't look right. And this is from a neutral point of view. That movie is gonna flop. I'm sorry.
dude. And another thing that hurts me is like I I'm feeling like AO and Colfa sold out, man. I mean, he kind of sold out, man. He sold out on his own book.
I actually don't know about that though.
Ah,
I've heard stories about authors going, I I signed the deal. I thought they were gonna have me like listen to me, and then my thing was gone. It's like I don't know. I don't think he had any control. He's not like what's her name, the one who keeps changing things, J.K. Rowling. He's not.
oh,
He's not. He's not at that level. Like he's a top author, but like there's like different levels, you know. Like
yeah, man.
she's like writing the script and stuff. He's probably just like they're probably like, here's the trailer, bro. Yeah.
I would love to know how it felt after you watched the trailer. You probably sat there like, what the fuck is this?
Man, I feel bad for you, man. Yo, your
Ah,
boobs getting butchered like that.
dude. Ah, it's the worst, the worst. But let's move on to something calmer and a little, uh, 007 postponing, you know. I know we tweeted about it on our page. I mean, from a business standpoint, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, you can't go
Yes, yes.
and release a movie without China. You know what I mean?
True, true.
Yeah, if you want to make a billion, hey, sorry. you need the whole world actually going to the movies.
And
So
I
yeah,
think another fact was that with MGM, this is only their movie, so they'd rather have a success than have like moderate financial success. That's why they pushed it back. It's their only move.
jeez, that's crazy. The whole new thing for 2020. Oof,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, MGM is one of those special people. They're like, we'll have one movie this year.
You won. There's a one movie, just one, then we're done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why they pushed it. They're like, mm-mm, we'd rather push the movie back. Let's make all the financial money we can make from it.
Hey man, hey, Dave, man, you safe over there, man? I hear Corona's running rampant in Europe, man.
Listen, man, I am a person who stays indoors at all times. This is where the guys who stay indoors all the time thrive. Outside, man. It's bad, guys. It's really bad. Like everybody's getting corona. Like they're handing out corona like it's like Oprah. Like it's like it's really bad out there, guys. I feel like anyone who's getting tested, like if you just get tested, even if you have no symptoms, I feel like you just have it. That's my theory now. I'm like, and also there's another thing that happens. Like every time I sneeze, I'm like, wait. Is this me?
Is
Am
this
I
how I die?
like guys? It's really bad, especially for guys like me. Like when my brother had chicken pox, like I had chicken pox in my head, and so I was scratching all the time too. But I didn't have anything. So when they tell me, oh, like sneezing and coughing and stuff like that, I already start like sneezing and coughing just from the knowledge.
The
I'm like
reflex.
the fear.
The
Yeah,
reflex.
it's really bad, guys. Like I'm too scared. Like cinemas, soccer matches, any event, conventions, forget about it. Forget about it.
Oh man! And then I heard a scary fact yesterday. Apparently, all these masks that people walk around, looking all surgical and shit, those masks are all useless because they got holes on the side. Only the professional ones that the doctors get specially are useful, but everything else apparently useless.
Yeah, that's another thing is people are just gonna like make business of it as well. You're gonna see masks popping up in shops and things like that. Like protect yourself from corona with this
Yeah,
pink mask that looks like it's from Tokyo Ghoul. Like guys, be careful out there.
yeah. I think prices are gonna up now because they were like, yeah, 250 for a mask.
Dude,
That's
Jesus,
crazy.
imagine that shit. Imagine that. That's crazy. Uh,
Profit, man,
dude,
profit.
profit. That's what everyone's living off of these days. So much freaking profit.
Do you guys think this is the only big movie we see dropping out, or are there some other movies that you see like leaving the stage? Like Mulan, I know Mulan is like in a month time, and that's supposed to be like they were hoping China was there for that one, right? And
Yes, yes.
China is completely shut down right now, so no money from there.
Well, I think it's about well, when it comes to other what do you call this companies like your Warner Brothers, dude, they got a lot of movies. I don't think they'll mind getting China losing out on China. So I mean, Black Widow is set already. I mean, I wouldn't move Black Widow.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, considering the situation, I feel like maybe cinemas, you know, worldwide and in affected countries could maybe consider, even if it is released on the day, those cinemas could be like, okay, we'll hang on to this until like everyone is cured, then we'll
Yeah,
like show everybody the movies that they missed.
Yeah,
exactly,
I hope they
exactly.
do that because like I'm sure that I sense I don't want to be that guy who like makes everybody scared, but like it seems like it's in America now, it's in Europe now, so like it's America might also head the route of China if things go bad if they don't contain it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
I mean, somebody's got to find that cure, man.
So Netflix is gonna get all the movies basically.
Yeah.
See, Netflix
Netflix
will
gonna do.
Netflix will win from this.
They'll be like, everybody's sitting at home. More subscriptions.
Who
Everyone
knows?
stream.
Maybe Netflix, spread the disease. So like, these people need to stay at home. That's a joke, people. Please don't. Oh my god, that's
we need. They'll be like, we need those trees. We need all those trees, man. That's
oh
a
my
lot of money.
I'm just I'm just noticing now. The irony. James Bond, No Time to Die, in the
Yeah,
coronavirus.
no time to die.
uh,
That's
Oh
that's
man,
that's pretty funny.
it is pretty funny. It's no time to die to go see a James Bond movie.
uh,
uh,
Ah, shit.
man.
Yeah. And then I don't know. The other stuff that I had on the agenda was, of course, the new Batmobile. Uh, that our director, Mr. Reeves, showed to us this week.
you called him our
Thoughts?
director. You're starting to
Well,
like him.
is everybody's director, man. Whether we like it or not, he's the guy who directed the movie we're gonna see.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
so, so yeah, thoughts. Who's up first? It's not me this time.
I kinda like this muscle car with red stuff coming out of the back. Sorry, the red light. I'm terrible at naming things, but it looks interesting. Is this like the first one that we've got that looks like this? I feel like it's quite unique in its
Yeah,
stylings.
yeah. It's the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it. I mean, it's the first one because it sort of harkens back to the original, like way old Detective Comics of Batman's year one. We had we had like a normal. We literally had a normal car. They just painted it and changed up a few things. So that's I think that's the feel that Reeves has been going for because that's what he's been doing so far. He's sort of been going way back to the original Batman comics and less this newer stuff.
yeah, that's gonna
Mm.
be an interesting aesthetic. It's certainly I like what I've seen so far. I don't know about other people, but like I'm like as things that we're seeing from sets, like this looks a lot better than the pictures that we got out of like Shazam, for instance. When we saw that, we were like, but this looks like it doesn't feel cheap. It feels right, sort of.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know,
Ali.
man. I'm still on the fence. DC has been breaking my heart for the past 10 years, so I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence because I see what he's going for, but I don't know, man. It feels like Batman is a cool kid for me. It's like he's gonna be this cool guy. Like, yeah, I'm in a hot rod.
I'm Batman.
That's really good.
Yeah, no, I get that, I get that. But I mean, the design is very muscly, it's very
Yeah,
muscle car. I feel like when I'm gonna hear you're gonna hear an engine roar. You're not gonna hear the normal. You know how the Batmobile sounds. Even if you go back to like um to what's this to Christopher Nolan's one, there was
yeah,
always that sort of the engine didn't have a growl. It was more of a whisper.
yeah. It
You
goes
know.
like,
Yeah. The
yeah,
only one that had a growl was Batman Arkham Knight, which is the video game. You know.
yes.
But like all the other Batmobiles have whispered. This one looks like it's gonna roar, man.
And Batman
Uh,
is a quiet. And Batman is quiet. That's what I'm
and
wondering.
Batman is quiet, yeah. So it's gonna be really interesting to see, this. I mean, I'm waiting on the trailer. You know, we gotta see a trailer, man. I, I just don't know. For me, it still seems a little too skinny.
True, 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 true.
It seems a little too skinny, man. I hope he
I
can
think
move though. Yeah,
I was thinking maybe they were going for like a future Batman, because Batman in the future, that's where he's like, is that
yeah.
skinny
We-
type, sort of.
Yeah, funny enough, Dave mentioned that in the last episode. Wait. Sort of harkens back to Batman and Batman Beyond.
Yes, I remember
That's
this with the ears and
yeah,
stuff
true.
too.
Yeah.
Oh yes. You are right.
So yeah, we'll see what Matt Reeves has got under his sleeve. I mean, it doesn't. Does he have a bad record? I can't remember.
So far the movies I've all seen from him are good, like Cloverfield,
Yeah,
the trilogy of the Planet of the Apes.
yeah.
No,
The
true.
ape
Yeah,
stuff are
yeah,
good.
Mm,
The ape stuff are really good. People really like the
yeah,
Planet of the Apes movies.
yeah. I mean,
yeah. So
yeah, the Planet of the Apes movie is one of the most underrated trilogies of all time. Gotta say,
dude, dude, dude,
And they
like
stuck the landing.
they did
all of
every
them,
time, every time.
all the time, dude. Even the ending, man, I was proud of the ending, eh? Like it was satisfying.
Dude, I was happy with the ending. Like when he died, when Caesar died, I was like, I'm happy. This is it.
Spoiler alert!
Oh, sorry guys, who haven't seen it in 2020. Wow, I can't believe these people.
Come at me all you want, for it's just a movie about someone pretending to be a monkey. Okay, it doesn't really
Oh,
care.
it's one of the best performances. Okay, one of the best
Not
performances
performance.
by.
Is there's a kid in a basement putting like computer things and making Andy Serkis's performance go away. Okay,
Hey, hey, Andy Serkis killed it. Okay, Andy Serkis killed it.
Andy Serkis and the computer geniuses behind him killed it. I'm kidding. I actually love Andy Serkis. I love you. I can't wait to see your video, bro. I'm kidding.
Oh man.
Can I?
Yeah,
Oh no, I was just gonna say, can I add something to the
yeah,
topic?
yeah. Add something. Add something. Add something.
Oh, I just wanted to ask, did you guys know that they were doing a Last of Us series? And I wanted to get your take
Yes,
on that.
What?
HBO one.
What? Okay. I mean, for now, it's new to me. I didn't heard that. I didn't heard that, to be honest. Uh,
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
at
was
new
first,
announced this
story.
week also.
yeah, I usually judge um I usually judge shows based on video games after I see the people who are gonna play them, because I don't know, it just feels more right that way. But oh man, I'm not sure if you. I mean, okay, I'm googling it now on the PS, and I'm seeing that already people want uh I don't know if you guys know Travis Fimmel, the guy who played Ragnar in Vikings.
Ragnar Lothbrok.
Yeah,
Uh,
they want him to play Joel. So far, that's the first guy I'm looking at.
This is
So
it doesn't look the part.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't. That's the thing. Unless maybe he grows a beard or something, and I don't know. Maybe they give him the right hairstyle, but he's also not the right age. Again,
Yeah,
Hollywood, get the age right.
it needs to be an old person.
Yeah.
yeah, he's gotta be an
Man, Hollywood.
older grizzled dude, he's gotta look.
Harrison Ford, like Harrison Ford age, you know what I mean?
No, that's a
Yeah,
bit too
yeah.
far. That guy's ancient. Not that guy. Please God, not that guy. That guy cannot do stunts anymore. That
Okay,
guy
okay,
can't
okay.
do anything.
Okay, let's say Hugh Jackman old.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah. Hugh Jackman old would be perfect for that. Huh. Okay, I mean that's interesting. I
yeah.
mean,
It's HBO. It's HBO. I don't know how to feel, but I hope they can get it
And
right.
they've got
I mean,
the guy who did the game series, Neil Druckmann, I think that's his name. Like
yeah.
like he's actually coming back. So it's not like the situation we talked about with Owen Kofa. Like he's actually involved in the series, and they got the guy who did that series that everybody talked about, liking Chernobyl or something.
Oh, Chernobyl. Chernobyl was actually pretty good. I enjoyed that like a
Yeah,
lot.
so it's Druckmann and the guy who did Chernobyl, I think, heading it up. So from that side, it seems hopeful and promising.
I mean, it seems safe from that standpoint.
So far, it seems like.
So far, I mean, here's the thing. I trust HBO, but like. they screwed the pooch, man, with Game of Thrones, man. They disappointed millions of people.
I don't think that
Even
was them though.
they,
I think that was those showrunners. They were like, we want to go do Star Wars, and then they're like, let's end this now. It's like, and then now they're
And you
not
know the
doing
funny
Star
part?
Wars.
No more questions.
That's what you get. That's
yes,
what you get for leaving early, man.
the Star Wars guys looked at that. They were like, "Oh no, no, yeah, no, we can't have this." Ah,
Uh, switch, switcheroo.
wow, that's interesting. Last of Us series. Okay,
Dude, even me, I was shocked. The first time I was like, is this real?
I'm
jeez.
glad that it's a series too, because I feel like game stories are so big that like sometimes you do need like a bit longer to really get into the meat of things. Like, and
True, true,
I'm
true.
sure it's gonna be like 8 hours, 10 hours of something could be
Yeah,
very awesome.
yeah, that's true. That's
Ah,
true,
but watch how they're gonna switch a lot of things. Somehow,
dude.
eh, Ellie's mom's gonna be involved.
Dude, so somehow Ellie's mom's gonna be alive, and then Joel's kid. Ah, shit, I can't spoil this one for Dave.
Yeah, man, go ahead, man. I won't even remember. Honestly,
Oh,
this is not like
anyway,
you just
so somehow Joel's kid won't die at the start of the game, and Joel's brother will be the evil villain. Uh, Tommy's gonna be there hunting down Joel. You killed my family.
You kill
Shit.
uh,
Man.
Hollywood, eh? Hollywood.
Hollywood. They're always gonna do something unnecessary. Ah,
guys, Hollywood will
Uh,
pull this one off. Okay, gotta believe, gotta believe.
gotta believe.
You've lost the faith, guys.
it's hard to have faith, bruh, when they're releasing these such bad movies. Bruh. It's not easy, man.
Dude, literally the last what is it? 20, yeah, so literally the last 5 years of Hollywood films has been like 70% disappointment and like 30%. Oh, that was good, I guess.
You
Dude,
need the
dude.
disappointment so that you know what a good movie is. Man. I take the disappointments and the bad movies, and I'm like, okay, you guys, I hate you, but but thank you, so that now I know what it's like to watch a really good movie, man. You
Ah,
need the ups and the downs.
You know, on my side, it's reached a point where, like, if I watch a trailer and I can see, like, this is gonna be a bad movie, I'm like, nah, I'm staying clear of this one.
dude, it really has reached that point where you watch something and you're like, nah, I'm good. I mean, I want to see this, but nah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
I haven't I
And the
haven't
funny
reached
thing is
that
that,
point yet. Not yet. So I still catch
and the
shit
funny
all the time.
and the funny thing is when the reviews come out and you're like, yep, I was right.
Yeah, like it definitely did not need to see that one. Ah, because I don't know.
Uh,
I think recently I went against myself and I watched something that people had said was bad, and I thought there'd be hope in it. What was it? It was what was this movie? It's so bad I forgot it now.
Oh my goodness, you forgot?
So bad I forgot the title. Anyway, yeah,
was it Gemini Man?
it was Gemini Man. Yes. Oh man. Yeah, I bit myself on that one. I thought it would be okay, and then I watched it and I was like, yeah, no, it was bad.
I won't lie. I still kind of want to see Gemini Man, but not like in like at home and stuff. But I heard that the director did some stuff with like the frame rate and stuff. So I'd like to see that one in the theater, just to understand what he did. Like I just want to
What
know
he
what
did.
what he did, like from a technical standpoint, not like for the movie. That movie you can tell it was like you can tell what it was. Like from the trailer, you can tell. Okay, they made two Will Smiths. That's the whole thing. it's it's not
Dude,
that interesting, not that deep.
dude, it dude, at some point you get more than two Will Smiths. You get like multiple Will
What?
Smiths coming in.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. This movie just became a good movie. Dude, like why is that not in there?
And then another crazy thing is like at some point, at every point, the young Will Smith's face, man, I
It's taking a journey.
it's taking a journey, man. It's moving, man.
Ah, like that's another thing with like this CGI stuff. Sometimes it's like, guys, you can just cast someone else. It's like when I watched The Irishman, there's some scenes where I was like, mm, De Niro's face is it's there's something wrong there.
Dude.
It's like shaking. I don't know. Oh, that doesn't look okay. This you could just cast someone else. It's honestly okay. You know, sometimes people just try some things for no reason, man.
It's
Like
absolutely in
I,
this.
I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. Like there's some people who look like the actors, man. It's not that hard.
Exactly, man.
Right. You could put some mold on that face and then like just tweak it a little with CGI, and then you'd be fine.
Yeah.
It's like I was watching this movie Bombshell last night. The one with Charlize and Margot Robbie, and I think I want to say Nicole Kidman, but I know it's not Nicole Kidman.
It is Nicole Kidman.
Is it Nicole Kidman?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I
She
thought it
just looks
wasn't.
different. Yeah. They all, well, I think Charlize and Nicole kind of look they look a bit different, you know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because with Charlize and Nicole, they sort of added just like molds and makeup onto their faces just to make them look like the real life versions of the people they're playing, which was cool.
People, yeah.
Because at some point I forgot it was Charlize, and then I'm like, who the fuck is this woman? And then I'm like, oh, Charlize. Like, okay. So yeah, if they could have just done that, then it would have worked out well.
Yeah, practical stuff is really underrated. Like using practical stuff is so good. Like even if you use practical stuff together with the digital stuff, that stuff usually works well. I know like Baby Yoda, they had like a puppet, but they also had like they also CGI'd him. So it was like um you're getting two sides of Baby Yoda. Why am I saying Baby Yoda and I know that Teppo hasn't watched The Mandalorian. I'm sorry, Teppo.
No,
Sorry.
I actually have. I
But
actually have. I watched like 3 episodes, and then I saw something about Baby Yoda using force healing, and then I stopped.
amen, 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 amen. He is baby. Well, he's not a baby Yoda, but he's a Yoda species. Who knows? Maybe they're like they're like Jesus.
I
They're
don't.
made from the
I don't
force.
know,
You know
man.
what I mean?
No. I still have a bad taste in my mouth about force healing from the last Star Wars film. So when I
Oh,
saw that, I was like,
uh,
shit.
I hear there's a Star Wars
I guess.
novel, Rise of Skywalker novel that's going around. So might read that.
Oh yeah, they're trying to redeem themselves.
Is it does it count as an adaptation? Is it like nobody ever talks about it? But is a novelization a movie to book adaptation?
I I mean, I guess.
Usually it's like the after events or the events before the movie. That's what they usually do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one is like the movie.
Is it?
Yeah,
Huh.
I think it's like the movie, like events
What's the point
events that
then?
you're seeing. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it might be like you might see some thoughts of certain characters. You know, they might try and manufacture some thoughts. Like I've heard that the kiss at the end of the Skywalker movie, apparently it was like something about people being grateful to each other, and I was like, that was definitely kiss, like tongue. There was some
What?
definitely like they like put some passion into that. There's no way. There's no way that's like
Yeah.
Thank you for everything you've done for me. You saved my life. No, you're lying.
They just make it worse now. I mean, now I'm gonna see thoughts saying, "Oh, I need to kiss him because it is such a wonderful thing." Ah, come on, man.
And I also just feel
Yeah.
bad for whoever wrote it because it's like they just inherited crap. They probably just got the script and they're like, oh my God, what the hell am I gonna do with this?
Uh,
I'll still write for Lucasfilm though. Like if they're looking for a writer, yo, Lucasfilm, yo. I love that Skywalker movie. Best movie I ever saw in my life. Yo, JJ
hit me
Abrams
up.
is hard.
Good selling point, man.
Hey man,
Good selling
listen,
point.
the guy who was what's his name? JD Dillard or something, the guy who directed Slide, he used to work as one of the CGI people for JJ Abrams on The Force Awakens. So and then he apparently isn't developing a Star Wars film. So I want that as well, okay? So if Abrams, listen, I love Abrams. Abrams is the best director, guys. Best guy ever. I need that job.
Uh,
True.
yeah, no, J.J. Abrams just, I don't know. Maybe if they like, this is still the argument. Maybe if they gave him more freedom, don't let him sort of just do his thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think for me, you know what? They should have done. They should have gone like for one director for the trilogy, man. Like this thing of switching,
Yeah,
it really messed
yeah,
up
there
the
are
series, man.
too many cooks in the kitchen there.
dude. What's the English saying? Too many cooks spoil the broth.
Yeah.
Yeah, broth ended up tasting like shit. But yeah, and I don't know. There's this thing that's that I saw the other day. It was a small thing, but seemed a little interesting. I don't know if you guys know this thing called Ash versus the Evil Dead.
I've
Those
heard about it.
Yeah. It's like one of those
those is
so like one of these legendary cult
horror
followed
films.
you know, horror films. And,
Yes,
and
yes,
then
yes.
the studio that made it is considering a reboot of the film, even though there's a series out that just ended recently. They want to reboot the film and have one Philip CM Punk Brooks play Ash.
And didn't they
Ah,
ask
Yeah,
ah.
yeah,
didn't they ask
Wait,
the
what?
guy who
Wait,
plays
what?
Ash as well? They're like oh, have you heard about this? And he's like, yeah, he's a talented guy and stuff. Um, he's like, I want to do the character, but yeah, that's a talented dude. I was really surprised to hear this news, dude. Like, this is amazing news.
yeah. So it is.
Can can CM Punk do the thing?
I mean, he was he was great in what's this thing, in The Girl on the Third Floor, you know. But I don't know, man. I don't know if you could pull it off.
Oh, guys, have you heard? There's like wow, Lord of the Rings series coming also. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I heard about that like a year ago, and it was something, I don't know, something interesting to hear. But I mean, at the same time, it's sort of like, eh, do we need a lot of the Ring series? Do we really need like a reboot of LOTR? I mean, it'll have a lot to live up to. First of all, the characters,
Yeah, man.
the characters will be compared to the ones that came before, and I
Yeah,
mean, if they get a new guy to play Legolas, we'll compare him to the old guy that played Legolas, and so on and so forth. So,
true,
and then of course,
true.
the guy who's gonna have the role of playing Saruman better be the best actor of all time. because they're gonna butcher him if he doesn't do it right.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, with Sauron, like, they always try to avoid him, because they know, hey, this is big, man.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, the actor that died in what the great Christopher Lee died. So if you're not gonna do it the way Christopher Lee did it, man, you're dead in the water. So yeah, Lord of the Rings series reboot. Do we need it? I don't think so.
I don't know, bruh. Unless they're exploring other books, then yeah. But
Well,
if
I
not,
mean, there's only one other book. There's the Silmarillion. That's the only thing that wasn't turned into a thing. And then there's also the one that followed before, or after rather. Uh, I forgot the hell. This dude keeps dropping in and out of consciousness. Try and bring him back. So yeah, with the books,
yes.
it's all of them were done more or less. So there's nothing much that's left beyond Lord of the Rings. So if they're gonna do a series on it, then uh, I don't know. I don't know, man. I still don't think we need it.
I I don't know, man. Why do they keep forcing things, man? Like, it's over. Why? Is it for the new generation?
The new generation can watch the old
called
stuff,
money,
man.
guys.
We don't
Money.
need that. Ah, man. I mean, Tolkien did have other books, but they weren't based in the Lord of the Rings world. So, well, they were, but I mean, they weren't so much, you know. So, we don't need it. I don't need it. I won't watch it. I don't need it. I'm good. I wanna leave my memory
Yeah,
pure.
true.
Do you remember the Hobbit, man? I don't know if you're so pure, bro.
Ah, man, the Hobbit was brilliant. I remember going
Yeah.
to the cinema 3 Decembers in a
I
row
like.
to watch
I
The
feel
Hobbit.
like I like the first two Hobbits, and then the last one I was like,
The
is
Hobbit
it
one.
over? Damn it.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That is exactly that. Because I mean, because at the end of Battle of the Five Armies, I mean that was a great final battle, man. I mean, Peter
Yeah, it
Jackson
was.
always does the
It
most
was,
with
man.
those. I mean, what was that? Like a full hour of fighting? I mean, I know other movies have done it, but like, I don't think they've done it like that, man.
Yeah, dude. And I don't know, like, I wanna know who's this person who chose Peter Jackson to do this. Like, that man deserves a bell, man.
Dude,
Like, dude, I don't know how did you see this?
because I mean, the crazy thing is you get two great filmmakers. Because I mean, you had Guillermo del Toro writing the screenplay and consulting on almost everything. Then you have Peter Jackson directing. Like, how do you do that? How do you get Guillermo del Toro and Peter Jackson on the same project? Like, who are you?
Dude, like, and the thing is that the fact that they made Peter Jackson direct all of them, dude. That's one
Dude,
thing I like.
all
Like,
six.
they made sure, like,
Those were the good
no
old
one else
days.
is
Now
touching
we
this
get
project.
every film has a different director. If it's Justice League, every scene has a different director.
Yeah, yeah.
2 directors in one movie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I do half. You do half. Yeah.
Sticking with Guillermo, I'm not sure if you guys know, but he's directing the stop motion animation version of the Pinocchio film made by Netflix. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Mm.
interesting, man.
And they gave him
I would watch that.
yeah, they gave him a lot of money too, like something like 35 million
Stop motion
to make
too.
it.
That's interesting because his most of his
Oh,
stuff is
that's
like
interesting.
Yeah.
artsy stuff and like he's got beautiful like pictures and
Mm.
animation. So that could be very very nice.
Yeah, yeah, that looks
Dude,
sounds interesting, man.
what is that last really great stop motion anime that came out a few years ago? With the kid and
I was
Kubo
like,
and the
oh
two
my god, this
Oh,
strings.
one.
Kubo and the two strings. Two
Yeah.
What the
strings.
hell is
Yeah. So Kubo was something else. Kubo was something else.
Yeah, Kubo was
Oh,
special,
dude.
dude. And I was recently been watching like top animations of the decade. Kubo and the two strings was there, dude. I felt that one. I was like, yeah,
Yeah, dude.
definitely.
And the crazy thing is like in terms of the actors, you don't realize the actors that are in it until you finish the movie and they're like, Charlize was in this. Whoa, Matthew
Yeah,
McConaughey. What? Rooney Mara?
to be honest,
What?
that's me with every one of these
the
animation movies. I'm like,
the
who are
voices were
these people? Who's that? Who's this?
Yeah, you know, yeah, you know, if an animation is done right and like you don't know who's speaking, when you see the list, you're like, oh, that's so crazy.
yeah. Then came along Lion King with the most
Oh
obvious
my
voices.
God, Lion King. The sound guys need to be fired.
Can I ask a question? What do you guys categorize that movie? Does it fall under animation or does it fall under fantasy? I really don't know what
I
category is that movie.
I don't know. For for me, it feels like it's I don't know, man. It feels like an action film, man. CGI, man. That's an action movie, man. What is it? What's yeah, that's an action film. It can't be considered an animation because I remember they broke the record and became like the highest grossing animated film of all time with the 1.7 billion they made. But
Yes.
but
So
it's
that's what I
but
was
it's still
wondering. I was
technically
like, that can't be an
animated.
animation. That doesn't
Still
make sense to me.
technically. Yeah,
But
but
it's
you
CG,
know, it's
dude. But it's
still
CGI. Like I don't know,
it's
man.
still,
It's
you know. That's what makes it tough is because they definitely did a lot of stuff to it, so it's hard to tell.
I that category. I don't know,
they
man.
need to create its own a category for it to sit in.
Yeah, CGI animation. It's something I don't know.
Oh man. Wait. Speaking of animations, Dave, have you
Nope.
seen Frozen 2 yet? Oh, me either, actually.
You're asking like the wrong.
Oh,
This is the wrong room to ask this
no,
question.
Yeah.
cause, because like I'm always, because like I mean I think every night I definitely always have the time to watch it, but every night I'm like
Listen,
I don't know if I should watch
I
this
don't.
right now.
I
I
don't
feel like
remember the first one,
I'm
so
scared to
I
watch it.
always don't like watching the sequel, and I don't even remember the first one properly. I just remember Let It Go.
I honestly,
Yeah,
for me, it was decent. It wasn't like terrible. Like I enjoyed this new story. It had like it was dark, man.
oh
It was
snap,
really
I
dark.
like I like
I
the
enjoyed it.
trailers. I like the
Hey,
trailers.
it's a dark
damn,
story,
It
dude.
looked
because
like it was interesting.
yeah, it did look because I mean I remember seeing like a really short clip of Elsa like she's like on the ocean or something and then she's creating like this ice cat and she keeps on running and she's doing all this
Yeah.
epic stuff, and I was like, oh, that
Yeah,
looks really freaking cool.
yeah. It's interesting. It's a dark turn, man. It's a dark turn. But basically, it's an origin story, though. It's an origin story. You get to find out how Elsa's powers came about.
That's interesting. Yeah, I think we've covered just about everything we wanted to cover. Unless there's something anyone else wants to add.
Pixar onward.
Pixar.
What do you guys think?
To be honest, I feel like this is the first Pixar movie that's ever going to disappoint me. It didn't look Pixar. That's how I felt.
Interesting. This one's actually interesting.
Dave.
I'm kind of.
Did it sink again? I think it drowned.
Am I still here?
Okay. Dave, I think it drowned. He's out again. But anyway,
I'm still here.
I can hear him. What are you saying?
I just got the notification. I'm still
this
here.
This is so weird.
It's asking me to join. Which one do I do? But I was saying with Onward, it's like. Am I still here?
Okay. Can you still hear him?
Am I still alive? Okay.
Dave?
I was saying with Onward.
Yes. Okay, I can hear you. Yeah.
I can hear shit. But anyway.
Yeah, I can hear there's like a static thing in the background. Let me just click this button to join. I'll disappear for a minute. Still alive? Am I still alive? It's so weird. It's so weird.
Yes.
What? I'm hearing myself twice. Twice.
Dude, I couldn't hear you at all.
This is very. It's like this. This is David in my head. David in my head talking. That's what I was.
I'm hearing you twice now.
Anyway, so Dave, your thoughts on Onward?
A good move away from me. Move away from me. I'm hearing you of me.
Oh man. So yeah, I think I think we can.
We lost.
I think we can end it here.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this has been The Island. Well, thank you for coming. We are on Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcast, other stuff, everything.
All the above.
Twitter too.
Follow.
Yes.
Follow Twitter,
Twitter. We are at Island Pod. Thank you. We lost Skunk McBuffin 2000 to the waves. He's drowning. We're gonna try to save him. Echo. There he is. There's Skunk McBuffin. Right, gentlemen. As always, it's been a pleasure. Yeah. Peace.